Star-guided missiles, the silent precision of the cosmos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to War Machines Explained. Today we explore a fascinating intersection of science, engineering, and warfare. Missiles guided by the stars, the principle of astro-navigation. Unlike modern weapons that often rely on GPS or satellite signals, astro-guided missiles look far beyond Earth into the night sky. The core technology is known as astro-inertial guidance. The missile carries an inertial navigation system (INS), which measures acceleration and orientation to calculate its position. However, INS alone accumulates errors over long distances. To correct this, engineers introduced the Star Tracker, a sensitive optical device that captures the position of stars during flight. By comparing the observed star map with its onboard celestial catalog, the missile continuously recalibrates its path. This means that even if satellites are jammed, destroyed, or unavailable, the missile can still find its target using the eternal constellations as its guide. And now, something you already know: Minuteman III, America's silent sentinel of the nuclear triad. Welcome to War Machines Explained. Today, we explore one of the most enduring symbols of U.S. strategic power, the LGM-3OG Minuteman III Intercontinental Ballistic Missile (ICBM). For over 50 years, it has remained hidden in underground silos across America's heartland, silently standing guard as a core element of the nuclear deterrent. Origins and development. The story of the Minuteman begins in the late 1950s, at the dawn of the space age and the height of the Cold War. The United States needed an ICBM that was solid-fueled for rapid launch readiness, accurate enough to target hardened sites, mass-producible. To ensure numerical superiority, the Minuteman I entered service in 1962, followed by the improved Minuteman II. But it was the Minuteman III, deployed in 1970, that became the backbone of America's strategic missile force. It was the first U.S. ICBM capable of carrying multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, MIRVs, a revolutionary advancement that multiplied its destructive power. Technical characteristics. The Minuteman III combines simplicity with lethal effectiveness. Type of three-stage, solid-fueled ICBM. Range, over 13,000 kilometers, allowing it to reach any target across the globe. Payload, originally up to 3 MIRVs, each with a nuclear warhead. Under arms control treaties. Today it typically carries one warhead for stability, guidance, inertial navigation. Upgraded with modern computing systems. Its accuracy, measured in a circular error probable SEP of just a few hundred meters, makes it capable of striking even hardened targets. Launch readiness. Solid fuel ensures it can be fired in minutes. Unlike earlier liquid-fueled designs that required lengthy preparation. Strategic role and military application. The Minuteman III's role is rooted in the concept of mutually assured destruction (MAD), the guarantee that any nuclear strike on the United States would be met with overwhelming retaliation. Counterforce capability. With MIRVs and high accuracy, it can target enemy missile silos, command bunkers, and military installations. Counter-value capability. When needed, it can also strike major cities and industrial centers. Deterrence. Its vast number. At its peak, over 1,000 Minuteman missiles were deployed, made it impossible for any adversary to neutralize them all in a first strike. Together with strategic bombers and submarine-launched ballistic missiles (SLBMs), the Minuteman forms the nuclear triad, providing redundancy and survivability. Arms control and evolution. During the Cold War, the Minuteman III symbolized the nuclear standoff. However, international treaties reshaped its role. SALT, START, and New START agreements reduced the number of deployed warheads. From carrying 3 warheads, each Minuteman III is now generally armed with a single W-87 or W-78 warhead to maintain strategic balance and reduce escalation risks. Over the decades, the missile has been continuously modernized, improved guidance, hardened electronics, better propulsion, and enhanced reentry vehicles. This modernization has kept the system relevant far beyond its intended lifespan. The future Sentinel ICBM. The Minuteman III has served for more than half a century, making it the longest operating ICBM in history. Yet, its replacement is already on the horizon. The U.S. Air Force is developing the LGM-35A Sentinel, designed to replace Minuteman III in the 2030s. But until then, the Minuteman remains the silent sentinel of American power, watchful, hidden, and ready. The Minuteman III is not just a missile. It is a story of engineering excellence, deterrence, and endurance, conceived in the early Cold War. It remains today a vital guarantee of America's security and a reminder of the delicate balance of global peace. In the silence of underground silos, far from the public eye, Minuteman III continues its vigil. A symbol of both the danger of nuclear weapons and the hope that their mere presence prevents their use. Thank you for following this channel and giving your immense support. Goodbye. We wish you a pleasant rest of the day.